Hello everybody, welcome along to the 14th race out of 16 of the second season of the Lom1138 Cup. We are here at Montreal, Canada, and today, mathematically, Lucas Derksen has a chance of wrapping up the championship. We are here in qualifying. I joined a minute or 2.5 late. Doesn't really matter because the first laps are still to come in. As we watch Rio Montano, we see Milan Derksen's the first one to set a lap. That's a 1:11.2. That's a pretty decent lap. Let's quickly check the track map, and Rio Montano has invalidated his lap, most likely at the final corner. Clearly a lot of invalidations. Someone who doesn't invalidate his lap though is Renichki Balash. But it's, yeah, clearly a banger lap, but hey, better to have a lap than no lap. Oh, and then spin right after it. Yep, for good measure, why not? Don't get disqualified for going the wrong way. You don't want that to happen. And all should be good. I'm gonna unmute Tigers as well now. And there we go.
Doing a lap. And oh, long roughing there. Out of the third gear. Bro, these legs are massive. I'm gonna try fixing them. So you get a little pause screen now. Just closing lots of stuff here.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Track map. Not as complex as Tigers ones, but just the simple ones from in-game. 14 corners, 3DR zones. Yep.
It's a
Will we see bravery into turn 13 today? We'll have to find out. Let's wait and see.
And we get invalid laps on Vernix and cutting this fast corner there. The fast chicane where Vettel did a Vettel. And through the chicane of World of Champions goes Luke Toynison to set his first lap. It's
1:10.6.
1:10.6.
Fairly a bit faster than Lucas.
A bit.
Welcome back to Lucas is probably seating right now because he practiced too much for this race. Yuri Pawlikowski goes second, by the way, meanwhile. 1:10.8.
Oh, Yuri Pawlikowski is good.
Oh, he's good. Oh my god. I wonder if he came third in
Oh!
season 1.
The transition was clean, but not the corner from Vadu. And it's already invalid.
Already invalid before he's even started his lap. So let's watch Yusuf here. What's his name again? Yusuf Alai or something? I think it was.
Yeah, Yusuf Hussain.
Yusuf Hussain, yeah.
Like the invader.
Almost.
Side disconnected.
This gets good lineage there through the corners, I must say.
Yusuf Hussain.
Yusuf Hussain.
Two, so he got 2 purple sectors already. Missing the apex there a bit.
Could be because it's his first lap, but hey, you never know. He could actually be fast. We'll have to wait and see until he gets. Yeah, well, it says that on your first hot lap for anyone.
It's
Let's see.
one of the last hot laps.
Final corner doesn't validate. Doesn't go very wide on the exit. As he crosses the line, cuts it short. And he goes second, so that might have indeed been 2 purple sectors.
Yeah.
Might have well just been. Considering he missed the apex, there's a good chance.
Yeah. So Yusuf Hussain, fast driver. Okay, it seems like.
That's one way to assert yourself into a league. That's for sure. Good to assume he's not on the lap. Yeah, he's conserving. Milan Derksen. He appears to be on the lap. Same with
Dominic only P10.
P10. And Nikos Aviadis is on the lap as well, but he's behind Milan on the track, so we're going to focus on Milan
Derksen
first.
sets a purple sector 1, so if he doesn't fudge it up, then he's going to be fast. Good chicane there, as we see him on the wing cam, on my screen at least.
Yeah, I've just got on board.
Coming into the chicane, hairpin, sorry. Good one there. Hitting the curb, and it's another purple sector for him. Only a slight
Yellow
improvement, while his
flag. This is
brother
something
Lucas
moving
Dirksen
slow.
is pulling out another purple sector.
Here comes Milan Derksen, final corner. Don't invalidate her lap here. Goes a bit deep on the entry, but he manages to salvage a good line from it. Doesn't quite get the exit speed he would have wanted, and across the line he goes second at 1:10.7. So again, doesn't get to improve past Luke Teunissen, but it is something. Nikos Afianis has just gone 10th, 1:12.1.
And Lucas Dirksen's lap is invalid. He had a
Hey.
good one. He went off good. And Ole Feldman, we didn't talk about him at any time today.
Jura Pawlikowski, what's he doing? He seems to be gearing up for a new lap. Yes, he is. Behind him, Rio Montano. No time yet. He's about to cut the timing beam for the first lap. And he goes 6th, so right behind his teammate. Only 34 thousandths of a second split the two teammates there. Let's watch Ole Feldman here. Unless Pim was the one in front of him. Let's watch Pim Groenewegen then instead. Through those final corners. He slammed that ERS button onto the line. He stays
Feldman got a good
7th.
one.
Ole Feldman, 9th. Goes to 7th.
So let's just say
A pretty close gap there in the middle as well.
So top 8 is pretty close.
Top 8's all within a second.
Hubert Pawlikowski? I think he's doing a lap.
Even.
Oh no, he isn't. Invalid. I'm looking. Lucas Dirksen is on a quick lap. He has a.
How's Lucas Dirksen on lap?
Oh yeah, okay, this was outdated telemetry. And Vernex just set a pretty good one.
Oh, I was about to say, I just watched Vernex spin and hit the wall.
Yeah.
Right as you said that.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have any damage, so good on him. You can just dive back into the pits, get new tires, new lap. Yeah, unless he conserves now, but I highly doubt you'd do that. Okay, Lepidotto there gets very far out of the way. Drives himself completely onto the grass to get out of the way, but hey, if it works, it works.
And Pawlikowski invalid again.
Hey.
And Yusuf Hussain, P3 again. So, I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Lepidotto Radu might set his first lap now.
Oh, that was a very bad line through that chicane.
And he doesn't. Pulls into the pits again. Dominic Kuchen.
I see a purple sector too, despite the mistake though.
Who?
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was looking at, what the heck? I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at Benetki Balish and I just saw him get a purple middle sector for some reason on the map.
Doesn't say for me.
Yeah, a bit messed up there. Oh, there we go. That's a good improvement on his previous best.
Definitely not in positions, but...
Yeah, you definitely don't have to be the fastest driver around 2 games. Oh, he's invalidated at the final chicane. Will he still have a valid lap? No, his next lap's invalid as well. Oh, and he would have improved by 4/10 had he not invalidated.
Yeah, that's really annoying on this chicane. If you're invalidated, also your next lap is invalidated. Oh, and Kuchen was off track there. At the corner he just went past, but didn't get an invalidation. Getting a pretty good one. Oh, these lags are so annoying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm also getting these weird small lags, but... Let's see who's...
I have one idea.
Dominic, yes, Dominic Kuchen. He's coming towards the line. Oh, well, I don't know if I even saw an improvement there. It was interesting to see. It's a bit strange to see his performance in Singapore compared to this. And, well, other tracks such as Austria and stuff where he was, like, very good. especially in quali, and then, well, now suddenly it seems to be gone here for the time being.
Yeah, Canada's a track he's not really good at. Nikos Malfietis, we didn't mention him much. 112.1, he's set. But I think his real lap is coming now. It looks like. Meow.
Fernex, invalid lap, but he is gearing up to start a new one. And he hasn't invalidated the final corner at least.
Yeah.
There we go, he starts that new lap.
And Nikos
Pits.
Malfietis is improving a lot. 5/10 better than his previous lap. Only in Sector 1 already. So if his improvement is exponential, he would get pole position. Taking a very wide line through.
I think he just took the wall to point him in the right direction there.
Yep.
I mean, I don't blame him. That's my strategy for being fast at Baku. I just use the wall to point my car in the right direction. But the walls are ever so slightly further at this track. There you go, towards the line. Only 10th, despite the improvement then.
Yep. His improvement came from Sector 1. He was actually slower in his last sector than his previous best. And only 7,000 of a second better in his second sector. Compared to the personal best, Hussein. I don't know how old his recent telemetry is.
We'll see if approaching
Starkson gearing up for a lap. So
Luke
look when he is enabling his
also just
ERS.
started the lap. So Luke Teunissen, Lucas Derksen, right behind each other, starting a new lap.
I think Derkson's not enabling his ERS. He isn't. He
How
is
about
also
Vernex?
really
He's just
slow
exited
there,
the final
so...
corner.
Who?
Okay, Vernex.
Okay.
I think he must have started a new lap now because he's at 80% no, 85
Yeah,
ERS, so he must have just saved it a little so he could do another lap now.
Okay, and Luke Teunissen, current pole setter is Luke Teunissen, trying to improve it.
He is going to be the first one to cross the line, so
yep.
Just gonna have to focus on him now.
And 2 minutes 30 left in this session, as you can see in the top
Very
left
nice line
of the
there.
screen.
Yep. So he comes towards the hairpin.
Purple sector 2 for
I was about to say, I see a purple middle sector there. Lucas Derksen is slowing down.
Meow. There is the Haas of Radu, I think. Here, Radu.
Interesting. Lucas Derksen slowed down on this lap. Must be gearing up to do another one. Absolutely flies it through the final chicane, Luke Teunissen. When he comes across the line, this is going to be an improvement. 3/10. 1:10.3. Milan Derksen's only now leaving the pit, so he's very late, but it is possible. It is Canada. It's only a 1 minute 10 lap, so leaving the pits with 1 minute 45 or so to go. Very possible.
Lucas Derksen starting to fly now.
Vernex has just finished his lap. Oh!
It's invalid!
Oh! Yeah, there was absolute chaos down at turn 2. Was a
Oh, and Lucas, you have to speed up, you don't have much time.
I think it was Lepidata Radu spun on the final corner, and the other Haas is standing at the barriers at turn 3.
Yusuf Hussain on a slow lap as his ERS is turned off. But he's using DRS, so he's hurrying up to start it. Hubert Pavlikovsky going slow. Okay,
so we had Nikos Alfiadis at turn 2 going a bit wide to let people through, and then was it Vernex was stuck behind someone. I don't exactly know who it was anymore, and then the person he was stuck behind with went a bit too wide. Vernex went to the inside, and then they just kind of accordioned into each other.
Mr. Bennett kinda getting hold up here by Vernex and Lucas Derksen. Guys, make space! Oh, this wasn't good by Vernex. I think this will get a report. Dominic Kuchen retires. And he goes past his teammate, who didn't make way pretty good.
Lucas is going into the pit, so he's settling for 6th.
Oh, he retired.
And guess what? It's 7th now, because Rio Montano's gone up to 5th.
Yep.
So Slipstream has worked.
And
It's not a
Vernix
good qualifying for him then.
a lap he can use now.
Highly doubt. Oh, Vernix has only just managed to cross the timing beam before the session has ended. It's good on him. Try to use
Where's
as much of this
Dirksen?
time as possible.
Dylan Dirksen also coming around pretty soon.
No, oh, Vernix almost goes around again at that chicane, and almost does it again. Okay. Oh, and he goes straight to the back of... Who was that?
Balash, I think.
No, it was not Balash, it was Yusuf.
No, it was Balash. So, Yusuf went to the back... No, Vernix went to the back of Balash, I think. Or?
I don't know what's going on here.
Luckily, I have a marker tool on my stream deck, so I can mark... Yeah, it was Yusuf. And Yusuf is just rolling on the side of the track. Anyways,
Yusuf, yeah.
Rio Montano, is he doing anything again? Nope.
Rio's
Nothing special.
Finished.
And Nikos Alfiades also going slow, just crossing the finish line.
Oh, Bernice Balash, he's still gonna finish the lap. And he does improve. He does improve. So he he couldn't have been the one that got hit because he improved. And the person who Vernix hit was standing nearly still. And
Yusuf,
as we wait for Yusuf to enter the pits, that's it. So Luke Teunissen, pole position. Milan Derksen again on the front row. Yusuf second row on debut.
I just got the chase cam of Prim Groenewegen for some reason. Interesting. Okay, and oh, Yusuf got 5 positions for the incident.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
not
unfair.
Not sure what can be done about that, to be honest.
We got 2 DNFs and a grid penalty. That's really unfortunate, so you cannot really do anything about it. Except maybe removing time from the race.
Yeah, but then again, if it's a grid penalty, then the time you technically lose with it is like 2 seconds or something. It can cost you a lot more time because you have to overtake people, but that's never guaranteed.
Our drivers are chatting in the Discord chat over multiple incidents. Okay. And we are here. Still a dry track. There's no Ferrari in this race today.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. The 2 Ferraris were the 2 that were definitely some of the least active ones so far. Interesting that Rafael indeed hasn't been here for a while, but yeah, now he's definitely out of that championship.
Yep. A view down the pit lane shows us some posing pit crew inside each other.
As usual. A very usual thing to see here nowadays.
Wonder when they fix that bug. Never.
Ha, they won't.
Okay, Formation Lab. Let's see if my OBS is crashing. I'm gonna just save my recording.
And there we go. Lights are out, and off we go for the formation lap. Let's look at the tires. Everyone's on hards apart from Ole Veldman and Nikos Alfiades. So interesting strategies here today. Normally we see most of the grid on mediums at the start. It could be that they know something that we don't about the weather.
Yep. Can I wait? Yeah. Tire. Okay. Lots of hards and only 2 mediums. So indeed, interesting one. That so many people are doing that. I didn't prepare any graphics for this stream, actually. And Luke Jonathan now has a big advantage against Lucas Dirksen. Because Dirksen is only in P8, when Toynerson is in P1, and Dirksen is leading the championship by 8 points, I think. So, no, more, 9 points or something like that. So, Dirksen would have to be second, I think, second or third, to still take the championship lead. Or hold it.
We just stare at the standings, try to figure that one out. Lucas is currently ahead. I don't know what Lucas means with that he's able to get the championship here, because that's in no way true. He'd have to be more than 50 points ahead by the end of this race, and he is under 26 ahead, which means that it's mathematically impossible for him to seal the championship at this race.
Well, okay, and we're seeing the lights kinda. So let's switch to this camera.
I'm gonna have to take my leaderboard away for a second. Vernex has gone too far, but luckily no people have been kicked out of the lobby.
Yep.
There come the lights. 5 red lights in Canada. They're out. Wait those few seconds and we're underway a bit quicker than normal, luckily. It's a good start from Milan Derksen. He's already challenging for the lead. We have Jure Pawlikowski trying to go past Pim Groenewegen, but Milan Derksen takes the lead. Jure Pawlikowski dives down the inside of Pim Groenewegen and takes that position, and Lucas Derksen's already up to 5th. Ryu's lost a few places, and Levitate Radu is fighting with people, but it appears he's gone round with his teammate! And they've taken and they've taken Rio Montano with them. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there we go. There was an incident, and if I'm correct, Nikos Alfiadis is missing his front wing, as I could see. Yes.
Lucas Dirksen already on the back of Pim Groenewegen. We see the suggested pit strategy by the game in the bottom of the screen, a hard tire until lap 20. And then onto the mediums, but we don't know if rain is coming.
Small little tap from Luke Tennyson on the back of Milan Derksen, who gets way earlier rotation to the corner exit there. That's going to help him for sure.
Yeah. And because the lobby settings are set to approximate of the weathers, I cannot see the forecast of the rain. And Yusuf Hussain just got
past. And Lucas already picked up a 3-second penalty after less than a lap.
Oh, yep. Milan Derksen.
He takes the lead though. But Milan tries to fight back. He's on the inside of turn 2. Vernex gets a 3-second penalty. Welcome to Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Track exceeding penalty paradise. They're still side by side, but Milan Derksen finally wins out coming out of that chicane. Amazing.
Yep. Oh, and Tennyson has struggled with those track limits here.
Exactly. When did Yusuf get ahead of Lucas Derksen here exactly? I didn't really see. But yeah, Yusuf recovering really well from his penalty. Lucas, who started 7th, is now 6th. He didn't really have that amazing start. We're overshadowed by Yusuf now, who's gone from 9th to 5th.
Jonathan disconnected. Let's do this invite.
And yeah.
Oh, he had a hidden disconnect. Oh.
A what?
He had a hidden disconnect. It shows he's still in the lobby, but he isn't.
Aye. Never good. Oh, I have missed something. Luke Tennyson's dropping time. Oh, Luke Tennyson's disconnected somehow.
Yeah. He had a hidden disconnect. That's a glitch where it looks like you're still racing and everyone else is disconnecting, but it's actually you.
Ooh, almost contact there, but yeah, this is going to cost Luke Tennyson massive time as he's already dropped down to 7th place. Rio Montano, strangely enough, with the fastest lap then. Could be because he's the only one in clear air right now. Yeah, and again, the AI are doing that thing where people can obviously drive through them because they're a ghost, and then the AI decides to be super extremely overcautious when someone's doing that. And that's what costs you the most time.
Lucas Dirksen is actually the closest man to the front, or to the back of his driver ahead. Right now, chasing Vernix
Fits.
down into the hairpin. Oh,
Whoa,
and Vernix brings it
contact!
to him.
Vernex.
And Lucas Dirksen doesn't
Lucas
gain
Dirksen
any
gets
position
away with
there.
it. And, well, you gotta be honest, you can't blame him for that one.
Yep. Was Vernix who slowly spun out.
Vernex was definitely what I saw in quali, very known so far for losing the back, going through corners, and, well, right as I say that, I commentators curse him into... Oh, that's a reset the track. And I caught that one on the stream. But, yeah, unfortunately, he's a bit prone to spinning on corner apexes. Hey, there you go, he has to go off at turn 2 to avoid spinning again, so clearly his setup is not really working. Either he's cooking his tires or something else is wrong with his aero. He keeps having to do these micro corrections to stop himself from slamming straight into a wall. Oh, and Lucas Derksen's gone round!
Oh.
How on earth did he go round all the way over there?
Crazy races here right now.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
And
And, oh, a bit of a semi-switch. Oh, interesting strategy. We just saw Lucas lifting off there. I know why he's doing that. Oh, that was a bit touch and go from Lucas. Ole Veldman up to 4th place. Where on earth did he come from?
good question.
Here comes Lucas Derksen. He's going to try to take 9th place from Dominic Kuchen, and it's a fairly straightforward overtake with DRS.
Yep.
Final corners. I see a lot of people struggling to take those curbs right at the final corner, especially the one on the right on the entry to the chicane, which actually the track limits are a lot less harsh on than people think.
Yes.
And instead, people end up running wide, and that second curb is not so friendly. Mainly because that's where you can do the most
for some reason.
Oh,
he joined again.
Lucas back, but I mean he is in 6th, but he has lost a lot of time. You know you've lost a lot of time when you're being chased down by Said. Yeah, unless you're in Austria. Then Said's probably just cutting enough corners to be close to you. Palakovsky! Milan Derksen! Off and Yusuf off! Oh, goodness me, what on earth is going on here? Hubert Pavlikovsky takes the lead. Ole Veldman's now in 2nd. Milan Derksen's recovered at the hairpin in 3rd. Pim Groenewegen is in 4th. Luke has just gone past Yusuf, who's still recovering, but... Oh, we might still get past him, because Luke didn't have any DRS. Oh, you're going to go side by side to that final chicane. That's a brave one to do, and it doesn't work out. Luke gets a penalty. Yusuf takes the escape road. So Yusuf comes off better.
And Said is now coming from behind. Is he trying to dive? No, he's not.
So he does a sensible thing. Doesn't make any crazy moves.
And both Haas's in the back are battling. Lepidetta Radu is now past Nickman, aka Nikos Alfredis. And oh, I switched some keys.
So I don't know what on earth happened there, but look at this, the medium strategy. It looks to be working. I see. You think Ola's holding back a little here to get... Yeah, he's definitely holding back a little. He's taking a bad line through that corner on purpose just to not be ahead of him by the time they get to the hairpin. And then now he's going to get DRS. And being on mediums...
Yeah, the measure point for DRS in this corner is already...
it is before the corner. It's like way before the 2nd sector split.
Yeah, at the exit of... yeah, the chicane. If you look on the in-game map, you can see like a green point. That's the measure point.
Green triple layered point. Now remember, if I remember correctly, the 3rd detection point for the DRS on the main straight, that is in the same position as the speed trap, which is indicated with a yellow 3-layered dot. Yusuf, a 114 flat.
Oh yeah, flat.
And right on the back of Luke Teunissen. I was just trying to keep track of all the many battles that are happening here. I'm keeping my fingers on the 6 and 2 keys at the moment.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to assume this is not going to be a fight yet. Now what I see here is that Hubert Pavlikovsky has a lot more ERS than Ole Veldman. That's what's keeping him from getting through so easily. Definitely not gonna try it into the hairpin here. What's Yusuf gonna do? Nothing just yet. He's gonna try to get a little bit of a switch back on at the hairpin. Yes, he is. Tries to get the better exit. And again, he's just draining his battery below 5% now, and that's just not gonna work.
Olaf Feldman is peeking for you with Pavlikovsky's position.
You can see here. Oh, he's gonna go down the inside of the final chicane. Luke Tennyson seen where that one ended before. But this time it goes well. And they're side by side again coming down the main straight. Neither of them has DRS somehow. They must have been perfectly side by side going into the final corners then.
Oh, we got a safety car.
Yeah, I was about to say, Vernex is out. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Yusuf was super close to just driving straight into the safety car, which suddenly just dove out of the pits there.
Yeah.
Vernex
Like
is
a
out, and
voice.
it looked to have been at the hairpin. I didn't really change the camera to a car close to him to check, but...
Yep.
I want to know. Now, let's see. What will we get? What will anyone do? We have people going into the pits. Dominic Kuchen's gone into mediums.
Now I got some time to try and check the thumbnail AZcom has.
11 Radu's gone on to 2-lap-old hards. I don't exactly know what the motivation behind that one is. Nikos Afiadas goes on to fresh mediums. So let's see what the rest of the grid does. Oh, Luke Tennyson, drive-through penalty, speeding under the safety car. Not
Eventful.
the best idea. It's very eventful, very turbulent, especially for Luke Tennyson. Oh, I think I just saw Ola Feldman doing a little bit of a dummy going into the pit lane. Made it look like he wasn't pitting, then suddenly swung left and pitted anyway. Ola
Hard
doing
tires.
what could have been a sensible thing there.
Okay, now that's what I call a thumbnail. It's pancakes. With, I think, whatever thing is you put onto pancakes coming out of the tree.
Hold on, give me a second.
Why is this thing live? What? No. Okay, no, it looked like it is live. Okay. I was already confused. Okay. Yeah, and we're just waiting. Hubert Pavlikovsky is now leading for some reason.
Okay, good that doesn't happen anywhere. There's interesting stuff happening. Anyways, continuing for another lap. Obviously, there's still drivers halfway down the track. Someone gets a penalty for too many warnings under a safety car. Nice.
And safety car isn't coming in this lap, I think. We don't know it yet.
People are too far away for that. But you never know. It could always just go, ha, goodbye, not happening.
Yeah. Yep, and our partners, you are watching TCast right now. There is a stream today on EBN Sports, but there is one on AZcom. And thank you for Beta Cloud being a partner too. You are seeing their logos all over the track here right now.
Yep,
and safety car is not coming in this lap.
Have to
Okay,
wait
little
until they
update on the
cross
situation right
that
now.
second intermediate line again.
Yep, and Hubert Pawlikowski is leading the race behind Milan Dirksen, not Lucas. Then is Pim Granavigan and Luke Turnison, who has 6 seconds of penalties, but is saying the AI gave it to him.
Even though he got the first 3 seconds on the first lap, I clearly remember. So I'm not fully sure if that was
AI.
AI him.
And look, and he also got a drive-through, which he also blames on the game. We will see
I could
after the
understand
race.
that. I mean, yeah, again, if that's what recording is so important for. If you don't have the footage to prove that some dumb stuff like this is happening, then yeah, well, we can't.
And there is a little yeah.
Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, also, and
So
they
let's
just
everyone get
operate
those
themselves
tires
to the
warmed
back.
up. So remember, top 6 is on their original starting tires on the hards. Ole Feldman's then on 2-lap-old hards. And then we have 3 on mediums, including Lucas Derksen. Then Lepatato Radu on hards, and then 2 on mediums again. So it's going to be an interesting one. There we go. Oh, we might get a Mugello effect here if we're not careful. Because there was people at the back that were almost going. Yep, I already knew Jure Pawlikowski's going to leave this one as late as possible, and there's contact, and oh my goodness, Seidov Lassie's gone straight into the air there for me.
Yep, for me too.
3-car collision. Luke Teunissen is in the pits. Seidov Lassie was involved. Ole Feldman was involved, I think, and I think Yusuf was the other involved party, yes.
Oh, Turnison got new tires.
Yes.
I think Turnison forgot that you have to do a lap.
You have to, yeah, you can't serve it on the lap that it comes in. You'll have to pray for a new safety car then. Which, you know, I almost thought we were going to get, but unfortunately the incident happened before the green flag had technically even been out. Oh, Bransky Balas, he's gone round. Doesn't have damage as far as I can see, so... Oh, he's good at saving himself from damage at least. Lucas Derksen already up to 4th. But that was to be expected with all the chaos in front.
Okay, I can show the times again, I think. Now it's settled.
Oh, here comes Rio Montanaro past Dominic Kuchen. And up into 5th
Oh yeah,
place.
Dominic is in top 6.
He was a P4 until he got passed by both Aston Martins. Oh, oh yeah, I was about to say something must have happened, but it was people pitting.
And Lucas Dirksen going past Pim Granavigan. Oh, and Rio Montanaro touching the back of Pim. Flagging again. I'm really, really sorry. Oh, Rio Montanaro again.
Super close. He wants to get through, but look at the exit Pim got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, if I were Ryu, I wouldn't be using so much ERS.
Yes.
Because there's
Better
no
wait
way he was
until
going to get
DRS is
past
enabled.
there. DRS will be enabled if as they cross the starting line here.
Oh, that was close to track limits. No, DRS.
So,
yeah,
we go.
no, it's
Enabled.
And let's have a look at the penalties. Jonathan still has to serve his drive-through, which he is doing now. And Yeah, there are a lot of penalties in the back, so Yusuf Hussein, if he catches them until the end of the race, which is still half left.
Oh, so much of a better exit for Rio, technically. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I had to back off a little. I was about to say, is he going to go for a dive there? That's only cost his own line there, to be honest. Through the hairpin. Again, the whole grid here is pretty close to each other. Oh, Ryu, don't spam your ERS here. Not a good... Yeah, you know what? Questions have to be asked here. How is Ryu at this low ERS levels?
Yeah, good one. Good question.
How would he even get here to begin with? Oh, and Yusuf has done a thing. Oh,
He's fine.
he's lost a part of his front wing as well.
Yeah,
And
and Lucas
oh dear,
burnout. Anyways,
yeah, well that's not gonna go well for him.
wonder if he's still continuing his race. And Rio want to know.
Oh, nope. The answer is no.
I think I just saw him turning to the right before he switched cameras. I think this was a retirement on purpose.
I've just switched onto Uverts. Ah, damn it!
Um,
Why are the cars so gone so quickly, man? I was trying to get a look of where exactly his car was. But yeah, well, again, then we'll do the following simple thing. We'll check what you saw, and well, again, there's allegations now that he crashed on purpose, and he's gonna have to prove that he didn't do it. Again, guilty until proven innocent.
Yep.
Your Paldakowski pits. Lucas Derksen stays out. So, well, at least it's a blessing for Luke Tonnison, who doesn't have to be so far back now. But the bad thing is, I don't think he's. Oh yeah, he has served his drive-through now. He's lucky he served his drive-through, because if he tried it one lap later, he would have ended up with this.
Definitely. Now
So
that's
now we're
interesting.
at opposite situation to the beginning of the race. Now basically everyone's on mediums.
Yeah. I just I just typed on my phone into the Stewards findings channel, incidents to be done, and my phone already said, yeah, do you want to insert some check marks? Because I always do. And Lucas Darkson's leading for some reason.
He was. He stayed out. He stayed out. People in front
Oh
of
yeah,
him pitted.
okay. Oh, and now the telemetry is giving me a forecast for rain and it's 16%, so
It could
there is a slight
happen.
chance, but it
Low
won't be
chance,
raining, I
but
think.
it's not zero.
Usually when it is dry all race long, then it says like 8%. But 16 is a bit more. I could be dramatic now and would say, oh my god, the forecast is double as usual.
Whoa.
But it's...
Pim Groenewegen, the last hard runner to pit. And there we go. Now the whole grid's on mediums.
Oh my god, wait, let me check that higher. Oh yeah, full grid is on mediums. Well, Vernie's crashed on hard, so it kind of ruins the...
I would expect the safety car to come in this lap. Let's see. though. I'm not sure if this is the first or second lap after starting. Yeah, this is the first. Oh, it is coming in.
Safety car in his
Okay,
lap.
so
Let's
it
have a
is
look.
coming in this lap. This time Lucas Derksen leads. It's actually Aston Martin 1-2 now. And can we talk about how Nikos Alfiadis somehow finds himself in third now after being last after about was lap 7 or so? That's just how quick some safety cars can change a race. Obviously they are in a VC with each other, so they are definitely going to tell each other when they're going. Oh, he's going already. Very early. But
And
you
he
can
is
definitely
like
see that Ryu knows, because look at the gap they've pulled to both cars behind them. Nikos Alfiadis has already been overtaken by, oh my
oh,
goodness, and there's
Milan
chaos
Dirksen
all
nearly
around.
bonking there.
Yeah, well, Hubert Pawlikowski had to slow down because he had to let Nikos Alfiadis by because he overtook him before the timing line. And technically, Milan Dirksen did the same. There you go, Hubert's now got a 5-second penalty for, well, ignoring yellow flag. I wouldn't fully blame him, but I think Milan would have to have a 5-second penalty now as well. The game hasn't given it to him, but I think he should have it because he overtook under what is technically still yellow.
Yeah.
And considering that we stated in the rulebook that if rules are not specified, the regular rules for the Formula One rulebook, the FIA rulebook even, apply. That would mean that on a restart like this, you're not allowed to overtake it until the timing line.
And Leopard Radu
And the
getting
timing line
attacked
was...
by
Wait.
Oli Veldman. It's really close. Going into the check-in.
Oh,
Both at
are they
similar
gonna go side
speed.
by side? Are they gonna dare to get a little closer? Yes, they are. And both managed to make it out unscathed. No big time loss.
And Luke Johnson is trying to gain some positions on Pim Grenefegen, who's also... Oh yeah, he's also a bit in the back. He was in P4 some laps ago. Pim Grenefegen also getting 3 seconds for multiple runnings. Okay, yeah.
Ronings.
I know.
Thou hath acquired multiple wrongdoing. I mean, plenty of wrongdoings.
Exactly.
Thou shalt be awarded with
Yeah.
an increment of total time equaling to 3. I don't know what kind of term I'm supposed to use there. I'm trying to find an adjective that describes seconds, but I don't know.
Yeah.
An increment of 3 units of time specified to be the... Oh wait, hold on. I have somewhere a piece that describes exactly what a second is, but I don't.
On Milan Dirksen beating his brother in the battle of the fastest lap for now. Ole Veldman going past Nikos Alfiadis. This guy is flying.
Yeah.
Wait, is he still on his old mediums? I wonder. Ole Veldman.
Seems
I have to
so.
check on
Maybe.
my
I think he
telemetry.
pitted after it.
Oh, it
even.
says it's Chris Lawrence. Okay, that's weird.
Must have been a number thingy then.
Yep. And no, it's new
26.
mediums. It's new mediums. So, as Ole Veldman started on mediums his race, this means he's doing another stop. But the probability for rain has gone back, actually. It's now 15%, not 16 anymore. Oh, I have some controller drift. I have stick drift, I think. My camera just changed. Oh, and Said Afalasi just overtook Luke Toyn? No, wait. Luke Toyn tried to overtake Afalasi, and Afalasi got the position back for a moment. So it looked like...
Oh, and Luke gets himself more penalties. I think I need to, now that we know the whole grid is on... Oh, wow, okay, that was one launch on the straight from Luke, but, well, was it fully deserved? When he gets a penalty. Oh, and...
Nikos Alfiadis found a way to gets position back, but he he gave it back.
He loses it on the exit.
I think he gave it back. So
Oh, hold on. Oh, never mind. I thought Sage was gonna get a stellar exit there. Didn't really happen, unfortunately.
and Branchi Balash pulling to the pit lane. Is it a retirement? Doesn't look like. He's not pressing that retire button. And it's not on. Oh, Balash might get overlapped. Inside FLRC, using his ERS, but he doesn't have any. And Balash Branitsky is now fleeing from the blue flag.
He's no longer in that blue flag zone, at least.
Oh! Side of Velocity spins into the chicane. Really interesting one on the grass. When he fails his burnout.
I was about to say, it's not a good idea to fully spam your throttle. There's a medium traction control for you. He would have definitely gone into more burnouts if he was in third gear. And he's gonna go straight towards the wall. Ooh, he manages to burn out to keep himself out of it there. But that was a very clumsy entry to the corner to begin with, and he's just gonna, straight up not take the corner.
Be careful on your throttle.
Careful, after you spin, your tires are like hot potatoes. They could kill you at any moment. And he just spun again. Yeah, okay. Oh, say, don't drive backwards.
En Pim Groenewegen.
I think Sage needs to learn to not spam his throttle, because whatever he's doing is not working. Dominic Koegen's just gone past Pim Groenewegen, or was it the other way around? Well, whatever it is, they're side by side. Oh, and he goes off. Pim goes off. He's going to have to give that place back, unless he was actually genuinely forced off.
He isn't giving it back.
Okay, the track is getting a bit sunnier.
Yeah.
So it is definitely not going to rain.
Yeah, 14% rain forecast, probability, whatever you want to call it. And Luke Joynerson is going off track there for the overtake.
What on earth is Say doing?
I don't know.
He just half spun himself into the wall in the pit entry and then broke the marker board.
Oh, he retired.
Oh well, at least he retired.
If you look back on the camera of Branchki Balash, you see a green car coming from behind. But Balash is already last.
Oh wow, I can do looking back now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, I forgot I disconnected my wheel so I can actually look back. Huh. There you go, he's ghosting now, so he's got blue flags.
Yep.
But again, in this game, it's just better to just keep driving. Yeah, well, unless you're cynical and you like a bit of realism and you don't really care, then yeah, he's just gonna let people through.
There was one race we drove without ghosting in this league, and we didn't even drive the full race without ghosting. We drove 2 turns or 3 turns without ghosting. From then on, it was always enabled. It was Silverstone Season 0.
Oh yeah, that was chaos.
If you wanna know what happened there, go onto our YouTube channel.
I don't wanna rewatch what happened there. I don't even know if I was involved in anything.
Yeah. For Twitch viewers, it is in the channel description, I think. And we see Milan Dirksen going past Rui Montano.
Interesting.
Said just retired from Long Cup.
I thought he had 2 more races left. Bro, really just okay, yeah, I see. So really, he didn't just like driver tier 1 everyone, he just at everyone, everyone. All right, Oh, what the? A 5-second penalty for Lepidatu for corner cutting. That's a bit strange.
Yep.
Must have gone
I wonder
straight
whether
off at
it
turn
can do
1
this.
then.
I think he just gone straight in turn 1.
That's the only way you could cut at the place where he cut. So Ola Feldman's now the only person without any penalties, by the way.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I'm getting
big
big
drama.
lag for some reason.
I didn't.
Ola Feldman, let's see, he is outside of Milan Derksen's penalty window. He's inside Rios, so he would be 4th at the moment. But if he can go a little faster, he could...
Okay, so Said retired but still open to protest. Interesting. I'm unsure if you see that. I think if you go into the...
This is basically like walking into your boss's office, throwing his favorite mug on the ground, then saying I quit. Pim Groenewegen. Oh, and Dominic's going around between turns 2 and 3. Hopefully he is careful, unlike Said. Seemingly he is.
Rio Montano.
Oh, he definitely is a lot more.
He's a bit closer to...
Yeah, Ola Feldman's kind of struggling with not having any DRS compared to all the guys in front of him. Well, I would say having DRS, but they don't. But Ryu does now because he was within the 1 second mark when they got to the DRS timing point. But Ryu's used a lot of his ERS, which is strangely uncharacteristic for him, I must say. Okay, I see. The two last DRS zones both use the same detection point. That's again that weird situation where, just like in Hungary, where if you get DRS in the first zone and overtake, then you're ahead, but you still have DRS.
Yep. It was Hungary. I was just thinking, wait, wasn't there another track that had this situation?
Yeah, that was at least Hungary and Mexico.
Yep.
Mexico has that between turns 1 on the main straight and between turns 3 and 4. That's that zone that uses the stadium detection zone, which in my opinion is a pretty stupid detection zone anyway.
And I drove F1 2021 yesterday again. And I think
hope you like the curbs.
Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah, I remember.
They're
Austria.
especially deadly in that game.
Yeah.
If you thought
Austria.
the curbs in this game liked killing you, then you haven't played F1 2021 yet.
Yes. And I played a track that Sochi. And there's a thing, it's the only track that had this in the recent F1 games. Because usually if you have this DRS enabled this lap, then you couldn't use the DRS in the next zone
Oh
yet.
yeah, the detection zone at Sochi for the first DRS zone is after the timing line, so you can use DRS almost immediately.
Yeah, like if you're 1 second behind, under 1 second behind the guy in front, at the end of lap 2, you can already use the DRS on the start-finish straight at the beginning of lap 3. Unless you pull a Dominic and spin last corner, but yeah. Okay, there's...
Oh, the Feldman struggling to keep up. Lucas Derksen's got himself more penalties, and that's gonna hurt his chances now. Because at this pace, Milan Derksen will win the race.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just some quick maths in my head. I mean, I guess it's pretty obvious considering they're each 1 second away from each other and there's a 2 or 3 second gap between each.
And Lucas Dirksen in P2 then. So it would be again a Dirksen 1-2.
What the? No, Lucas would drop behind Hubert. Because he has 3 more seconds of penalty than Hubert.
Oh yeah, for it then.
And the good news for Milan is he's catching Hubert and he's getting DRS on the straight. I must have caught him just in time then. And the good news is for Milan, if I mean, he probably won't notice, but he has a bit more ERS than Hubert. He's gonna have to try and push it. Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Normally, if you were outside of a second, you'd slam the ERS going towards that detection zone, so just so you could have that little benefit. But not
Milan
everyone
doesn't.
likes all tricks. Maybe Milan likes to win the race the hard way. You never know. Those curbs at the final chicane, any game, they've always been horrible.
I don't know why they put sausage curbs there.
Well, I mean, obviously to prevent people from going way too fast there, but yeah. I mean, it technically has the wished effect, but people are still trying to take them as fast as possible, and that's kind of dangerous. They need to come with a new measure for this type of stuff.
And Branislav Balash made a mistake, I think.
Yeah, I think he did. I wasn't fully able to see.
Maybe it was Pim Grunnevichen.
Okay, Olaf Feldman has caught Ryu a little in the last lap. So he is slowly approaching, it seems.
But I wouldn't recommend Balash Branislav retiring from the race because
I mean, if someone in front of him retires, they could still scrap up a point.
Yep.
So it's
but it
better
would
to sit
have
it
to
out.
happen until lap 33.
You never know, actually. Let's quickly switch onto Pim Groenewegen here, because he's right behind Dominic Kuchen.
Yep.
The problem with him is Dominic has actually become a bit of an ERS merchant lately, so Pim's just absolutely slammed his ERS down to 0.
Whoa!
Oh, and into the
That was like
wall!
a-
And Dominic was out of the race. I caught that one perfectly from behind on the straight, and there we go. That's what I was just talking about with Branislav Balash.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
The unfortunate thing for him is he's lap down, so he's never going to get any higher, really, but, well,
Yes.
he is going to get a point.
Yep. He will
And
get a point on his final race.
blessing for Olaf Feldman, especially, because now Olaf Feldman has a chance of winning this race.
So unless this was desync, then Groenewegen.
It's, to me, from the angle from behind I got on the straight, it just looked like Pim was merging slightly left
Yeah.
while
I've
going
seen
towards the
front angle,
corner,
so
and didn't realize Dominic was still there.
yeah.
Even though you have
I
the
had front
massive
angle.
red arrow on your screen. I mean, yeah, it is pretty shit sometimes, but hey. Ola pits. We've got a bunch of people staying out. Lucas is into the pits. Okay, we got. Lucas has had a 5-second penalty, which he's just served. So
Good for him.
slightly smart if he can stay ahead of Olaf Feldman, that is, or get more than 3 seconds ahead of him.
Yep.
Otherwise, yeah, that's not really gonna help. But yeah, either way, if he didn't serve this 5 seconds, he would have most likely been screwed anyway. So
And also
better to have
there's
just
a
done that.
strategy called. There's also a strategy called squeezing your opponent. So if he gets into a battle with Olaf Feldman, he can try squeeze him a bit, but not pushing off, and it might cause a time penalty for Olaf Feldman. It would be a strategy.
Yeah, it would be, but unfortunately, those penalties can be removed if proven that they were pushed off.
Yeah, I mean
So the
squeeze.
strategy doesn't always work, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It really depends on how it actually ends.
But I mean, on corner entry or for example, corner entry, if you go there and make it close, Pim Groenewegen gets time. And if you make it close, for the other driver from behind. In this case, it would be Ole Feldman. This guy.
So I'm going
And
to
then
assume they're now on
Ole Feldman would have a hard time hitting the
safeties.
curve.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Lom Cup strikes again.
Yeah.
But here comes actually the most impressive thing. Rio Montano's mediums are now 24 laps old.
Well,
somehow Rio's managed to carry these things for 24 laps and then doesn't pit for new ones.
his tires are at 55%. That's incredible. And my voice is incredible too. Oh, telemetry is doing weird things right now. It's showing that Balázs Branički is some laps behind, 80,000 to be exact.
80,000 laps behind.
Oh, 95 we had for a moment.
I was gonna say, bro never started the race. Bro's still living in last season.
Yep. And safety car's coming in this lap. So, time to set a Twitch marker for me.
So yeah, Lom Cup strikes again with that late race chaos, and we're gonna get 2 laps of racing again. Hey, where have we seen a restart with 2 laps of racing left? Where have we seen that before? Here we go, final corner. Ooh. Well, look at this Branički Balázs, and Jure Palakovsky is going. Milan responds. Ryu doesn't respond as well, but Ryu's playing the team game. He's letting his teammate through.
And Ole Feldman is getting attacked by Luke Teunissen behind, so this is giving a big advantage to Lucas
Teunissen. And Luke Teunissen gets through, and Ole Feldman, well, I would have been aggressive if it was me there, but he thinks sensible of it, doesn't attack Ryu too hard. He's probably going to dive bomb him here. No, okay, wow. Real sensible driving here, but then again, his tires are 25 laps old, so they are absolutely nowhere. And Lepidata Radu is just kind of nowhere.
And Ole Feldman is trying to get past Rio Montano here into the chicane, and there is the cut. But it is a penalty for Pim Groenewegen behind.
Instead,
and
which,
Ole Feldman is now behind...
yeah, I was about to say, Pim is definitely going to dive. Pim is definitely that kind of guy. So unfortunately, not pitting has not worked out for Ryu. He's lost, what is now, 5 positions, 4 positions in the span of, well, literally less than a lap.
Yep, and Lucas Darkson is now charging for the on-track win.
Penalty.
Gets 3 seconds.
He already had 2 more seconds than Lucas anyway.
So that's a guaranteed P3 for Lucas Darkson.
But keep in your mind that Luke Teunissen has 12 and Ole Feldman has no penalty. So if he stays within 3 seconds of Lucas Derksen here, he could still win the race.
And Lucas Derksen goes for the
Lucas!
win! Collision!
Into the wall! And Lucas goes round! Collision with Jure Palakovsky cost them both, and now Milan Derksen leads the race.
Whoop.
Well, that happened. It was a very weird argy-bargy moment there between them. It kind of looked like we're just kind of bumping each other into the wall. Now, I would say Hubert's only possible defense he would ever possibly be able to use is that it was one of those situations where they touched each other and he was like constantly getting pulled right despite steering left. But hey, we will have to see what this one is. And with Milan on old tires, I'm going to highly anticipate Ole Feldman is going to end up winning this race because Luke Teunissen has 12 seconds of penalties and there's no way he's going to do that.
Yep.
And they're coming towards the final corner now. Luke Teunissen's going for second. No, never mind, he has more penalties. Luke Teunissen there with a final lap overtake comes home for the on-track win, but Ole Feldman wins in Canada!
What a race.
Rio Montano is still on the podium somehow.
And where's Lucas Darkson going? From P8 to P6.
6.
Good qualifying position.
A crazy finish, and in the end, the soft runners didn't really gain too much on the top 3 medium runners.
Yep.
That's gonna be Spicy Report channel in about, I give it 70 seconds.
Yeah.
Ole Feldman, driver of the day. Fair enough, he was pretty far back.
Oh, sorry, yeah, telemetry, no? Chris Lawrence won the race.
Oh yeah, yeah, Chris Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah,
That
because
guy.
my telemetry is showing. Um, I'ma hop into. Oh no, I won't do. Right now, yeah.
Chaos everywhere. But Olaf Feldman comes home for that first elusive victory. It was looking like it was going his way at first, then it all went away from him, and then it's all come spiraling straight back into his face.
And here he is
So he
on the
can pick up the
podium.
trophy.
Pick up the trophy. There he is. Put it to the sky.
Uh,
And in peak 2,
this is
there is
I'm
Jan
pretty sure
Dirksen.
this is genuinely McLaren's first victory in Lom Cup since Lucas Derksen.
Yep. And Milan Dirksen in P2, Follow Williams and Rio Montano is in P3 for another podium after winning last race.
And what's that I heard Lucas say about outperforming Milan in almost every race?
Well, didn't age good.
That didn't age very well.
Then there are
There we go.
penalties.
Ole
Oh my
Veldman, Milan
God.
Derksen, Rio Montano, Jure Palakowski, Luke Teunissen then ahead of Lucas Derksen, meaning the championship gap closes a little in this race, even if it is by just 2 points. Lucas Derksen in 6th. Nico Sanfiades picks up a bunch of good points. Pim Groenewegen. Lebedat Dorado picks up points. And then, yeah, Branički Velas, he does pick up that final point. Remember, Lucas Derksen gets the final point for the fastest lap.
Rating.
So there we go. I commentators cursed a lot of people today, quite clearly. It had mixed effects for people. I commentators cursed someone into spinning, and commentators cursed someone into crashing, I'm pretty sure, and well, I commentators cursed someone into getting points.
Yep.
So yeah, Bella's just gonna be like, hey, can you do that more often?
And okay. I'm just hopping into the Aston Martin team radio channel.
Well, let's go there, see what see what they say there.
The Aston Martin team radio channel. We are live.
Hola.
Hola. The American who's actually Mexican, Rio Montano.
Podium.
Yep. Podium and Lucas Dirksen. What happened there?
Oh, I would have won if this game wasn't that bad, bro.
I mean, you're at Canada, so picking up penalties is a super easy thing to do.
Yeah, but Hubert also had penalties, and I had a 5-second penalty for like no reason. So if that could be removed, and then I went into the pits during safety car, and from my knowledge, you are not allowed to serve penalties during safety car.
No,
but the game did today.
That's
so
where I'm gonna correct you.
yeah.
You're allowed to serve penalties, time penalties, but not drive-throughs.
Yep.
And also technically not stop and goes, but those don't exist in this game. So
Okay, for some reason, Racing Tools decided to nuke the half of the lineup. I have to do this again. Then I can post or say any championship standings. Yeah, I gotta pull them out here. Oh, there are a lot of reports. I get a lot of pings.
haha. Let's have a little look-see at it. Oh dear God! A ticket has been opened.
Okay, Ferrari Ruffled Spring. Is he even driving still?
No.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, Chris Lawrence. We can put that.
Chris, not so
Oh, wait.
Lawrence.
Oh, I was in season 3. That's why. That's why the half of the grid was nuked.
Alright, let's see.
Oh yeah, here it was.
Okay, now it's correct. Okay. Standings. Okay, it even. Oh my God! Okay.
Wait, where the fuck did the retired driver role come from?
See, Saeed probably made it.
No, he doesn't have it, but guess what? I'm gonna give
Oh.
it to him right now. Retired driver. He's already taken his own driver tier 1 role away. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna put retired driver on Tigas as well since he drove one race.
Thank you. Wait,
now,
no, this
now,
race
all,
hasn't
now
happened.
we're literally
What
just the
race do you mean?
The staff team is literally now just the trifecta of retired drivers with varying amounts of races and success. Wait, why does Ole Feldman have such a weird color? Oh, editor. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, I can fit that in Discord.
Right, where do you end up without that 5-second penalty? Do you win?
Second.
Sucks. I would have won if that
So-
game physics weren't that bad, bro.
Oh, hold on, we have an onboard from Dominic here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Okay.
I can say some standings here. Lucas Eriksson still leading the championship, 205 points.
Then
In
it's a 10
front
points
of-
gap now, but I don't know which kid did even vote for Canada, bro.
I did not vote for Canada.
All of you.
It's
Look,
Okay,
horrible.
hold
I
on.
don't know.
Look,
Where's the
Bonnison,
calendar vote again? Hold on.
194 points that way.
Wait, was the
Stuart
calendar vote was
Wawlikowski,
definitely
P3,
shared with me.
162. So championship battle is still open.
Let me see. Google. Bullshit. I don't know. Fucking Google Forms.
And next race is the first race that Lucas Turkson can theoretically decide the championship.
Yeah,
but
if
he's
I
gonna let
won
me
the
win in
race, I
Mexico.
would have. If I won the race, I would have easily won the championship in Mexico. But then,
Yeah.
yeah, game physics.
So you need to gain 15 points on Pointerson next race. Good luck.
Yeah, and Ryu wanted to win the race, so then it's not gonna be possible.
Oh, so I'm just him.
So, for example, if
We'll have to see. Again, it depends on the situation you're in.
if Luke Turnison is P5 or worse, Dirksen only has to win the race. If Dirksen is P2, then Turnison would have to be P9 or worse. Or Lucas Dirksen has a fastest lap in P2. Then Turnison would have to be in P8 or worse. If I didn't fudge up the math here. Yeah, I didn't. Perfect. Okay, then thank you to the stream for everyone for watching. Bye bye.
Oh man, I could have made a reference to the Ocon Gasly crash
What
because
the
the
fuck did
incident,
in there, bro?
the incident between Pim and Dominic looks exactly like the crash between
Yeah.
the Alpines at Melbourne. They both slammed straight. How did Dominic's right front wheel die there, but Pim doesn't die from just his car being thrown straight into the wall on the right?
Oh, Lucas, your stream said that you're playing Assetto Corsa Competizione.
Yeah, I updated it late, but then somehow it doesn't update whenever I update. So, yeah, that's weird.
Report it if you need to. Oh, say, do you think? Wait, has he done it yet?
Millen Dirksen
Go
report.
apply.
Nothing in it. Okay.
What would he
News
didn't even
history?
crash? I was comfortably leading, and then, yeah, the safety car. I would have won. I wouldn't have won if that. I wouldn't have won anyways if the safety car didn't come out. So.
Okay, you can remove some penalties definitely.
Look at me to Saeed. Just apparently I'm not stored low, but I don't care. It's just go
Minus
apply, we'll
10
give you shit.
seconds
I'm like,
for-
broski, I'll be the owner soon. I could just give myself Stewart if I want. Hello. What
Hello,
are
hello.
you
Someone says
doing?
hello.
Cat sitting. He just
Oh yeah.
jumped off my bed and now he's like, oh, I'm gonna sit on the corner of your desk, just behind your fan, staring at your plant. What is he looking at? Oh my god, he's literally staring at the wall. What the fuck
Brain
is he
dead.
doing? Bro, what are you...
Is that 5 seconds penalty for me gonna be removed or not?
Gotta check it.
What are you looking at? He's genuinely looking at the walls if he sees something. Hold on, give me a second.
Here, okay, let's
No,
look
there's
at the
nothing there.
Lucas Dirksen clip. Ah yeah, same thing there.
Well, that was fun. Goodbye, stream.